I've gotten a little bit behind on posting. This is from last week, around the middle of the week, when we had some nice rain. We spent some time near the Bay of Fundy this weekend, and it was very dry. So we're thankful for all the rain that's come our way. Well, you want to see something crazy? Here we are. Field corn. Just a couple weeks it was shoulder height. Now look at it. I can't even reach the top. So we have a few that are starting to silk. The tassel's coming out. You can see that here. Tassel comes out first. That's where the pollen is. Now the pollen has to drop down onto the silks to make the kernels of corn. I can't tell you how different this is from May, when it was cold and wet and you could hardly see the plants. But most sections are filled right in now. And then it's back to the farm. We're going to check veggies. See what's ready next week. And we go down and check the lettuce. This romaine is gorgeous. Last year the deer came in and ate quite a bit of our romaine lettuce. They would go through and chomp a bite out of every one. So far so good. I'm really thankful to see this. And then off to the right here we have all the other kinds of leafy lettuce. Then we head up the hill to check the sweet corn. This green fence you see going up the aisle is what we use to keep the raccoons out of it. And on the right here we have our second planting of sweet corn. We're still picking in the first planting and have about a week to go in that. And then it'll be 1 to 2 weeks before the second planting is ready. We often sacrifice a little bit of size and fullness to get early. And now we check potatoes. The red potatoes are a favorite. They're a favorite in the summer and they're a favorite all winter. And so I want to make sure we're going to have a good number of them. And these are looking great. A little bit of size on them will be helpful, but there's a good quantity, so there's lots of potential. And then we check the brown skin white flesh potatoes, and there's not as many of them, but size-wise and quality-wise, they look great. And as it turns out, Sophia really enjoyed the ride and fell right to sleep. And I know I showed a video of the Indigo Bunting last week, but he's been hanging around for a full week now, and he's singing away. We don't know if he has another nest or what he's preparing for, but he certainly is fun to see. And I was intrigued by his bill. The bottom half is white and the top is black.